Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me, Michelangelo, aka Sturban Life, and today we're gonna go into a topic because all the people have been asking me, what made you decide to join the Marine Corps than the other branch around me? Today I'm gonna go answer this question because I've been getting a lot of messages from it. I didn't like screenshot it or anything else. It was brought up today by this one person from Instagram. Definitely gonna go ahead and answer that question for you guys and everything else. Why I joined the Marine Corps and what was my main reason? Like, why didn't I go for Navy, Air Force, or the Navy? Or Army, I mean to say. So the main reason why I joined the Marine Corps was not because I wanted to or did it for myself, cautious for myself and everything else, because I did not do it actually for myself. I actually did it for a selfish kind of reason, and in a way where I just wanted to prove people wrong. Like, I don't know, like I was hoping it would make me stronger in a way and everything else. So let's get more into it. It was after high school. I thought everything was gonna be over. What I mean about everything, if you haven't already watched my video from before, how I overcame depression, go ahead and check it out. I'll put the link down below. But I didn't grow up like in an easy life. My childhood was very rough. I didn't have all that love support, that emotional bonding with my parents and everything else. And my whole life in school was basically me getting bullied all the freaking time. Like, nothing helped me at all. I got to the point where I started fake smiling all the time. So like everyone asked me, or everyone that knows me now, they're like, they would never expect me to have like such a deep past in my life. And like it's crazy how like people get amazed by that, but at the same time it's kind of scary at times, because you can't tell if someone's actually been through the same pain that you have. And that's where I keep telling everyone that I meet, you can never judge a person by its cover, you know, because every person that does something is reflected how they were in the past. And like, the past could either be really bad, and this is why they're trying to be like out there, they're trying to get so much attention, because we need love. Like, we never got any love in our life, and we just wanted to show people that we hate being alone. And that's what I did in middle school and high school. I did every activity: basketball, volleyball, ran track, tennis, joined a dance team. I did all of this because I wanted attention. I wanted people to know me, because at home I had no one. No one was there for me. All I did at home was play video games and watch anime. I'm like a huge nerd. Like right now, like my own username, Sturban Life or Sturban, and all it came from anime from Sword Art Online. And yeah, it means to die, because I believe now that life is pushing yourself and hoping, like trying to push yourself to the limit what you're doing today, because you might die tomorrow, you know. And that's why I live like that every single day, because I feel like I might die tomorrow. So I need to do everything I can do, all my power, to keep myself up and just keep pushing myself. Yeah. So going back to my question, or like why I joined the Marine Corps, since I was getting off topic a bit. I joined the Marine Corps because after high school, my parents said I was trash. Like, where am I going in life? Not only that, but people, friends were telling me like, what the fuck are you doing in your life? Sorry for cussing, but I'm gonna blur it out anyway. But what the hell are you doing? What are you doing in your life? Like, you're so garbage. Like, you don't even deserve to be here. Like, you know how much that freaking hurts me? Like, I thought everything would be over after high school, all the bullying and everything else, people teasing me. It didn't stop. I did one semester in college. I made a dance crew called Soulflow and everything else. They're still alive, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, people just kept bringing me down, and sooner or later I was over it. I was angry at myself. I asked myself, why the fuck am I here? What am I doing here? Like, it makes sense. I still sometimes question about that, but I don't really as much as before because I know I'm a stronger person. But the thing is, it hurts when someone, especially people who are really close to you, that brings you down. Like, I see that in a lot of people, either their close love, their significant other, or someone really close. They kind of stop you from reaching your dreams, and it sucks because you kind of listen to them because they're really close to you. And yeah, I was pretty much fed up. I was angry at myself. I was angry at everyone. I was pissed off. I questioned God, like, why the hell am I here? Like, what is my meaning to be here and everything else? And I was so frustrated that I didn't want to be here anymore that I went to the recruiter's office in the Marine Corps. I chose the Marine Corps because I knew they were the baddest branch out there. I knew they were like toughest one. The boot camp was really rough and everything else, and that's why I joined the Marine Corps. Because people said I was weak. And I want to prove them that I was never freaking weak. I'm a freaking strong person, and that I'm gonna push myself and finish the boot camp. I went to the recruiter office. They signed up. I told them I want to go active duty. They said I have to wait a year. I was like, I can't wait a year. I want to go now. They said the only spot open was reservist, so I took it because I didn't want to be there. So took the reservist. Went to boot camp like in 2 months or a month after. And once I told my mom, my parents, that I'm going to Marine Corps, my mom laughed because she didn't believe in me. She thought that I can't do it because how I am, how I act as a person in the house and everything else. She thought I was weak. She thought I wouldn't go through a hardcore branch. And guess what? I completed it. I completed boot camp and everything else. I proved people wrong. And now they started bragging about me. Yeah. Moving forward, I was happy in a little bit because people saw like, oh shoot, he actually did it. He actually went to the Marine Corps. He didn't like back down or back out of the situation. I freaking went through it. Like, you know what? I told myself I'm gonna do the boot camp. I'm gonna finish it, and I did. It was rough. Boot camp was rough. Don't get me wrong. If you want to hear more story about boot camp, and this video hits like 100 likes, I'll talk about boot camp if you guys want me to. But the thing is, I wasn't really that happy. After boot camp, there was Marine Corps training. Marine Corps combat training, and then my schooling, and that schooling is where I tried killing myself. The schooling was where I was sent to the ER. The schooling is where I learned so much stuff about myself and realizing I've been doing everything for the wrong reason because I was doing everything for other people than myself. I was doing everything for other people. I never did anything for myself my whole entire life because I was seeking attention. I was trying to be the person who's trying to get popular, try to get people like to notice me. I was that type of person who didn't care about his grade. All he wanted was love, and that's what I did. I went to seek out love. And that's where I was wrong. And that's where I ended up in the ER. Thing is, like, yes, people can bring you down, but you should never let them bring you down. You should never actually do anything for anyone else. You shouldn't be proving other people wrong. What we should be doing right now, which I realized later on because I met this chaplain, he made me realize who I was and what I was doing wrong. Once you realize what you've been doing wrong in your life, you'll be amazed on like how far you can go. I started fitness 3 years ago. I was on and off until last year. I started being more into fitness and keep pushing myself. And if it wasn't for that chaplain for making me realize what I was doing wrong, I wouldn't be here. I honestly don't think I was going to be here anymore. But the point is, love yourself. I feel like we're starting to lose focus of our own self. We want to be something else. We want to copy him. We want to copy her. We're trying to be an idol and everything else. But no, all honesty, you gotta love yourself. Love yourself. If you want to change really bad, you gotta do it for your own being and not for anyone else. If someone's calling you fat, skinny, you shouldn't let that affect you. If you're gonna be changing because people are calling you fat or skinny, that's wrong. You should be doing what you love to do. I was called skinny and I wanted to prove people wrong. And that's where I almost ended up killing myself. Now, I do it because it makes me happy. I'm pushing myself. I'm becoming a better person. I'm meeting wonderful people. I'm getting more positive. Like, every single thing, if you start being more consistent on what goals you want to head towards, what dreams you want to go for, be consistent about it, and love yourself. Never, ever do it for anyone else, because last thing you want to do is feel like you accomplished something, but did you really accomplish it for yourself? No, because you accomplished it for someone else. Yeah. So that's my answer why I joined the Marine Corps. It wasn't because I wanted to do it for myself. It was because I wanted to prove people wrong. But now, I'm kind of glad I joined the Marine Corps because I learned so much from them that I actually love the Marine Corps. Without the Marine Corps, I don't think I would have shaped the person who I was, because without the Marine Corps, I wouldn't have met that chaplain to make me realize what I was doing wrong. And now, I'm here, pushing myself, hitting the gym every day, trying to be consistent, trying to make YouTube videos. I have 5 jobs, and I'm still trying to be positive and help other people in my life because I love people. I want to show them that people who had like bad experience in the past, they could become such a great, stronger person. We gotta realize that you're not alone. You ain't alone out there. There's other people who's suffering just as you are, and that's just how I am in the past. Like, we gotta realize that we're not alone. We have other people watching you. You just don't know it yet. I know a lot of people are watching me. I remember when I post one negative post before in the past, I got like 50 messages, people saying that I motivated and inspired them. Like, it's amazing feeling that we do. Like, if we start being more positive and you keep working your way up and improving, that you don't even know other people are watching you, like secretly watching you from behind. So that's why you should never ever do it for anyone else but yourself. And you should always realize that someone is at least watching you, no matter what. So never give up on yourself, because you don't need that. I believe in you guys. I gave you my answer. I really don't know what I just said throughout this whole video, because I was just like talking out my mind. But if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. And once again, if you do want me to talk about boot camp and everything else, let me know down in the description, or hit that like button, and I'll be gladly to talk about more about my experience of boot camp and everything else. But yeah, other than that, you have a wonderful night, guys. See ya.